Hi, I'm Damien.
I'm Tim.
I'm Andy.
We're OK Go, and you're watching 1019 Kink Live at the Bing Lounge.
OK Go, so good to see you guys.
Thanks for having us.
I know that a lot of the audience, like me, are huge fans of your videos as well as your music. So I want you to go back to 2006 and talk to me about what was going on in your minds. At that time, YouTube was kind of a fledgling station. So what foresight did you have to post there and be able to get your music to your fans that way?
None. No foresight. Seriously. I mean, we've always just made stuff that was fun to make and was exciting to us. And we had put out videos. We'd had a video sort of go viral on a site called iFilm that kind of preceded YouTube. And Chad at YouTube.com, the guy who actually started YouTube, wrote us an email being like, "We saw your thing all over the internet. You should put it on our site." And like every other site, we were like, "Yeah, we'll put it there. We'll put it anywhere. Like anywhere we could just put our, it's like this is a great way to reach our fan. We just like making things, and it's always such a thrill to be able to be able to make art that can go directly to the people who want to see it and not have to go through a label or through gatekeepers of any kind. I mean, it's what's so great about radio. It's like that you put a song on radio and everyone hears it. Like there's not all this stuff in between.
51 million views later. Do you ever stop to think about each of those individuals sitting in their living room or their kitchen or their bathroom, wherever they're at, watching these YouTubes?
Yep.
That's kind of freaky, I would imagine.
In their bathroom watching it. Wait, 51 million views, is that on the treadmill one?
Yeah.
Because what's really screwy about that is that means, so our label actually took it down because they were mad. They took it down at 46 million views. So that means it's now at 90-something. And that's crazy.
Wow.
That's a lot of people in a lot of bathrooms with a lot of treadmills.
or it's one person watching it 90 million times.
That's true.
Wow.
That's one person with like a time machine.
Over and over and over again. Your sister choreographed that one, right?
Yep.
Has she worked on any of the subsequent videos?
She's worked on 3 or 4 of our videos.
Yeah.
She also just finished a film that is coming out here. It's already out overseas. It's the 5th Step Up movie. Step Up All In.
So she's an amazing dancer. Then
She is an amazing dancer and amazing director. And
wow.
She literally, it's just about to come out. So go check it out.
We're huge fans of Step Up as well. Is there any idea too big for you guys? Has any idea come up and then you've just said, "Oh God, we can't possibly pull that off"?
Well, no, yes, and no. I mean, there's plenty of ideas that we don't have enough money for.
Can you share one?
Well, I mean, we really want to do a weightless video, but it's really expensive. The vomit comment is expensive. I went to Florida and rode in the vomit comment to see what it's like to be weightless, and it is awesome.
Wow.
But it's like that video starts at about $2 million, and there's a lot of people in the world with $2 million.
Oh, no doubt.
Anyone listening?
Yeah. Kickstarter. Hello.
Yeah. No.
Well,
and of course, everybody wants to be on the International Space Station, but it's just like there's all sorts of talk about things getting in the way. You know what I mean? Like there's this whole governmental process of becoming an astronaut and all that stuff.
Right.
Government's just like a record label for the space station.
No doubt. What was it like to collaborate with the NASA scientists? Are they just all creatives too, like yourself?
Yeah, actually. I mean, it's a lot of the people who worked on our Rube Goldberg video for This Too Shall Pass were people who work at the Jet Propulsion Laboratories in Los Angeles, which is affiliated with NASA, and they built the Mars rovers and stuff. And first of all, a lot of engineers are really, really creative people, but especially people who work on the fringes of. I mean, like we went to go see the space shuttle in its house, in Florida shortly before they shipped it off around the world, and the thing that most impressed me about seeing the place where it's called the Vehicle Assembly Building, I think. They used to stand up the space shuttle and get it all ready to go. Was that it's the biggest place it's the largest building I've ever been in, and it felt more religious than it did scientific almost. And then you realize like this whole project is it's like actually sort of above science, art, and religion all at once. It's like it's for people to think that you can just like you can put someone on the moon, or like you can just, hey, we'll check out Mars, and like, how are we gonna land something? I don't know. We'll just surround it in giant plastic bubbles and see if it bounces. You know, like you're not like, yes, a lot of science is involved, but it's such a crazily humanist project that it actually sort of is religious at the same time. It's just like, I guess we'll just try to discover the whole universe.
Oh, I love that. You and I were having a wonderful discussion backstage, and I want to share it, especially with young artists in the audience, about avoiding any kind of labels for yourself as you go forward.
Yeah, I mean, the most common interview question we get is like, are we worried that our music is overshadowed by the videos? Which it's like, I completely understand why people think that way, but it's so if you're us, that's just nuts. It's like, you know, is your knee overshadowing your elbow? You know, it's like they're parts of this. I mean, they're all things we make, and we love making them. And you know, if YouTube is the biggest music streaming service on the planet and the biggest film streaming service on the planet, then the functional distinction between music and videos gets. It's pretty like it's all ones and zeros, and like your music is always going to come with a video channel now, and so. Not everybody has time to make good videos. Not everybody has good video ideas. But the idea that that the video is somehow detracting from the music is just, it's crazy. It's like thinking about Sticky Fingers and going like, God, that record cover was so cool. It really just ruined the Stones. You know, like that zipper on there was such a cool idea, and you know, made that record suck. You know, it's crazy to me. So, anyways, in terms of labels, I feel like, you know, music for the 20th century was basically recorded music, and it was like something you put on a plastic disc, and it was like really easily traded and commodified, and it was like, you know, it was a great business, and so that's what we came to believe music was like a 3.5-minute audio stream. Mm-hmm. And before that, music was experiential. You know, it was like there was no recorded music before that. You all had to like experience it in the air, and there was, you know, unless you close your eyes, there's going to be a visual there too. You know, and I think we're just getting back to a place where or at least not getting back to the mode of distribution for art is changing a lot, whether that's video or music or anything really. You know, I mean, journalism, like everything is the categories are changing so fast that it's stupid to spend your time thinking of yourself as a person who makes one thing from an obsolete category.
I love it. Tim, I know you weren't going to talk today, but I heard you had some glasses that were specially made for you that were made from shot glasses. Will we see a video with you with your prescription shot glasses on?
I mean, I don't see why not.
Can we ask specifically for that next time around?
Yeah, I was obsessed with shot glasses for a while, and Damien for, God, I don't know which birthday it was, but...
It's 24.
24th. For my 24th birthday, I think he called my dad to get my prescription or something like that.
That's a
and then
sweet,
gave me prescriptive
sweet gift.
Tim Moore,
shot glasses.
I feel bad saying how old we are, but 24 is a very long time ago for us, sadly. But Tim wore those glasses for years. He was like, I mean, he just walked on the street with shop glasses on.
I remember the thing that made me think like I need to start retiring them is like my friends started getting married, and I was like, I just can't show up to another wedding wearing shop glasses.
Actually, you could be everybody's best man with those glasses on. All right, more music with OK Go. Thanks, guys.